Hey, welcome back to an hip opener class. Medium. So bring your hands in front of your heart, take a deep breath, exhale into the ground, let roots grow. Connect with the sky above you, lengthen your spine. Feel your breath. Then press the palms of your hands into your thighs and roll your shoulders back. Use your legs as leverage and push the shoulders up to your ears. And press the backside of your hands into your thighs and rotate your shoulders forward. And grab your knees and move your spine forth and back. Include your neck and head like cat and cow in a tabletop position. Inhale when you move forward, exhale when you move backwards. Then circle, let the heart initiate the movement, waking up your spine. Change the direction. And then come into balancing seat, tuck your navel in and up. Either stay there or go in Navasana, the boat. Release shoulders and neck. Tuck your navel in. Soles of your feet together. Move your feet in. Keep a long straight spine and then swap the legs. And from here, dive. Move vertebra by vertebra. Exhale when you go down. Inhale when you come up. Let the crown of your head initiate the movement. The rest of the spine follows. Moving through your spine, vertebra by vertebra. And then turn around like a web slash. Chest initiates the movement, head follows. Inhale, exhale when you come up. Then walk into down dog, dance your dog. Shake your head, twist, wiggle awake. And reach up. Your right leg, place it behind your left. 3-leg dog. Swap. Left behind right. Bring all the weight in the right foot sole. And then from here, jump or walk into a half lifted chest. Exhale, fold forward. Grab your elbows, sway from side to side, relax your neck, and roll up vertebra by vertebra. Reach your arms up. Uddhva and Namaste. Now we're stretching the sides, so you grab your left wrist, you stretch to the right side, bend your left knee, curl. Deepening the stretch. Center, grab your right wrist, lean to the side, bend your right knee, curl. Keep the right heel firmly on the ground. And come back, inhale, grab your elbows this time. Same movement, stretch. And grab the right elbow, lean to the left side, curl. And come back. Interlace your hands behind you, lift your chest, lift your gaze, inhale, and then forward fold. Release your arms, step back with your right leg, low lunge. Down dog. Curl through your spine, forward into plank. Knees, chest and chin, and caterpillar movement through your spine. Inhale, cobra. Then go into folded leaf before you go into down dog. Step the right leg in front, low lunge. Forward fold. Roll up into Urdhva Hasta. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale, forward fold, left leg, low lunge. Step back into down dog. Again, wave through your spine, vertebra by vertebra, plank, knees, chest and chin, caterpillar movement, cobra inhaling. Exhale via folded leaf into down dog. Left leg in front, reach up into low lunge, forward fold, Urdhva Hasta, Namaste. Again, reach up, Urdhva Hasta, hands behind you, thumbs together, fingers spread, pull the arms apart, tension between your arms. Reach up, inhale, exhale, stay there a little bit and breathe in your shoulders. It's a nice shoulder stretch. Bounce if you wish. Keep the fingers spreading. Then release. Step back with your right leg. High lunge. Open into goddess pose. So you turn to your right side. Tips of your feet pointing outwards, knees pointing outwards. Tuck your navel in and let your tailbone drop down. No hollow back. Strong legs. If you want, lift your big toes. That helps you to open your knees. And then pull at your left hand. Go into stretch to the right side. Reach up, swap, pull at your right hand and stretch to the left side. And from here, come back into high lunge. Exhale. Fingertips brushing the floor, straighten the left leg, bend and straighten. Every time you move fingertips over the floor, brush. Upper body is an elongation of the leg in the back. Exhale. And then stay there. Upper body elongation of your leg, strong legs. Come back into goddess pose. Turn to the right side, high lunge. We do the same here, brushing the fingertips over the floor, reaching forward and up, and straightening the leg. Right leg bent, right leg straight. Right leg bent and straighten. And this gives you really strong legs. And stay here, reach forward with your arms, lengthen your upper back, strong right leg. Lift and come back into goddess pose. Open your knees, tuck your navel in. Go back into low lunge, plank. Place your right leg on top of the left. Do one push up, Urdhva Hasta, up dog, down dog. You can include Chaturanga here if you want to work on your arm strength. Again, plank. Left leg on top of the right, Chaturanga, up dog, pushing back into down dog. Curl through your spine into plank again. We do this 2 times. This variation with cobra instead up dog. And via folded leaf into down dog. Curl forward again into plank. Left leg on top of the right. Go all the way down on your belly for cobra. Small cobra. Folded leaf, down dog. And reach up your right leg. Step between your hands. And come up into goddess pose to the left side of the mat. I'm turning around. So we goddess pose again. Soften your arms, bring your hands in Jai Mudra. Lift your heels, stay low, then straighten your legs. Then lower your heels and bend your knees again. Lift your heels. Straighten the legs. Keep the balance. Lower your heels and lower down into goddess pose. 2 more times. Tuck your navel in. Let your tailbone drop down. Lift your heels. Straighten your legs. Lower your heels. And then when you lift your heels, don't come higher. Stay low until you straighten your legs. That's the challenge. Now the other way around. Straighten your legs. Lift the heels. Bend your knees. Lower your heels. Again, straighten. Lift the heels. Bend your knees. Keep the heels up. And then lower the heels. 2 more times. Very good. Then place your hands on your knees and stretch forward. Lengthen your back. Push your knees back and then add a little twist in your upper body. Make sure that your right hand here pushes the knee back and you sink in the hip and you open the hip. It's a stretch. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. And this time the left hand pushes the knee outwards. I'm just lifting my hand to emphasize this. And then you can go into flow. You exhale, twisting. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the other side. And all the time you can sink deeper with your hips, going deeper into that hip opener. Come back, goddess pose. Move a little bit from side to side. Stay low, strong legs. Tuck your navel in. And straighten. Come back into high lunge to the right side. Exhale, step back into plank. Do your vinyasa, up dog or cobra. Push back into down dog. Take a couple of breaths. Set bandha every time you exhale. And then reach up your right leg. Step between your hands, high lunge. And again, come back to the left side into goddess pose. And this time you bring your hands on your hips. And we do the leg lifts. So you'll lift the leg that you're shifting away from. This time the knees and the feet point outwards. Do this 10 times. Work with a lot of bandha. You can throw your leg, that's fine. It's opening the hips, strengthening the muscles. And then rotate your feet inside. Do the same again 10 times. And this time you lift your legs sideways, feet pointing forward. Different muscles working 10 times. Make sure that if you bend your knees, both knees point forward. Keep the alignment. Don't let your knees collapse inside. Open again into goddess pose. Strong legs. And come back into high lunge over the left side. Bring your hands behind you, lift your gaze, exhale, ribcage on your thigh, release your neck, challenge your balance, breathe in your shoulders. If you want to go deeper, slide down, crown of your head to the ground, release, step back into plank, vinyasa. You can add a push-up after coming back from down dog if you want to work on your arm strength. And breathe. Curl forward into plank. From here, come into the stick position on your elbows. Firm core, tuck your navel in. Maybe tuck your shirt in. All right, and from here, you lift your right leg. You bring it straight behind you, no hollow back, and then you touch your right arm and lower. Left side, lift. Touch your left arm, lift your left leg, lower. One more time, right, lift to your overarm and down. Left leg, touch your left arm, come back and stay. One more time. And release. Rest in child's pose or folded leaf. And calm your breath. Roll up. Go into a variation of Ustrasana, the camel. Either just lift your chest and release your neck, or lift your hip as well. Make sure there's no pressure on your low back. Push your groin forward. Release your neck. Come back on all four. Push back into down dog. And curl forward into plank. And this time, place your right foot on the side and we do push-ups. We can do the push-ups different. You can point your fingertips inside, elbows pointing outwards, and you can support your weight with your right foot. It's a hip opener. Feel the stretch in your right hip while you're working on your arm strength. Let's swap the sides. Bring the left leg up, step next to the mat. Feels a little bit like a lizard position. Do your push-ups. Exhale when you go down, inhale when you come up. Tucking the navel in every time you exhale. And step back again. Vinyasa, or just wait in down dog. Come back into folded leaf and rest. Roll up. And again, Ustrasana, the camel. Either in this position, so you sit on your heels, or you go a little bit deeper in lifting the hip, pushing the hip forward. Nice arch in the back. And then sit down again. And place your belly on the ground. We do a shoulder opener, heart opener. Extend your right arm to the side. Step your left leg in front or behind yourself, or you can extend the leg depending on how your back feels and how you feel that is okay. I'm stepping behind my leg. That's the best position for me. And then take extra deep breaths in your heart Open your heart. You can deepen by bringing the left arm up and back, flexing the hands, fingertips pointing together. And release, swap, extend your left arm, roll into the stretch. Either press the right hand in front of you into the ground, deepening the stretch, or again reaching up and bringing the arms or trying to bring the hands together behind you, deepening the stretch. Then release. Roll the mat double. Prepare for the side plank on your left elbow, on your left forearm. There are variations. You can either place the right leg in front of you, supporting your weight, lifting the hip, or you can go on your knees. That's another variation, making it easier if you want to build up the strength. And the full version is extended legs. Your feet are on the side, tuck your navel in, and then do little dips with your hip upwards. Make sure that you don't look at your navel, look straight ahead. Neck is an elongation of your spine. And reach up your right arm, exhale and interlace and lift your hip. Inhale, look up, exhale, interlace. This is also a challenge of your balance because you're shifting your focus from the ceiling down under your belly. Then release and turn on to the other side. We start with dips. Make sure that you don't slouch in your shoulder. This is important. And my elbow is a little bit out here, so I would be better off by placing my elbow directly under my shoulder. Makes it easier. And reach up and interlace. Try to look to your hand, so up and down, challenging your balance. Note the shoulder, don't slouch. Instead, tuck it in. And come back. We do the kneecaps on the floor without weight, adding some more exercise for your core muscles. And then rest. Just rest for a moment. Exhale, stress and tension. Come into a little cobra or small cobra. Bring your hands behind you. Press the palms of your hands on the floor and extend your legs. This is Shalabhasana, a variation. Then bend your knees and lift your knees from the floor. Push your feet up. Strong back muscles. And finally, grab your feet, maybe your trousers, and go into a gentle bow. Release. Go over cat and then gently push back into folded leaf. Go on all four. We do needle and thread. Lift your left arm, interlace. And either just press the right hand in the floor like I'm doing it, or you grab your left wrist, pulling at the left arm. That's the deepener. Or you can interlace your head under your arm, placing your head on the back side of your skull, stretching your neck. And the arm that I just lifted, this is very important. Keep it bent, press it in the floor. This is holding your body weight. Adjust the weight in your neck, not too much pressure. Then come back, reach up the right arm, interlace. And deepen again. Either grab the wrist, pull at the arm, or maybe go deeper in and interlace your head through. This is a beautiful neck stretch. Make sure that you have the weight in your hand, not on your head or in your neck. And release. Counter posture, reach up. Inhaling, exhale. From here, push back into down dog. Enjoy your dog, then curl through your spine forward. One push up. Vinyasa. Move back. Take a moment here. And reach up your your left leg, sorry. Step between your hands, high lunge. And this is the preparation again to turn over your right shoulder to the long side of the mat into goddess pose. So we're here again in goddess pose. This time we're going into the seagrass movement or seagrass flow. Upper body sways from side to side. Bend the leg you're moving towards and straighten the leg you're moving away from. And try to release neck, head, shoulders. Center and roll up into goddess pose. And then from here, go into side stretch. Keep the upper body centered. Don't move your upper body towards your left leg. Keep the right foot on the floor and press the left knee open with your hand. Swap the sides. Don't move to your leg. Stay centered. Press the knee open. Keep the foot flat and firm on the ground. And then go back into stretch again. If you're very flexible, you can go all the way down, but watch out that the left heel stays on the floor. Right foot flexed. And push your knee open with your elbow. Lift your chest. And move to the other side. Keep the right heel on the floor. Open the knee with your right elbow. Flex your left foot. Maybe bounce. Lift your chest so you lengthen your back. Come back. Walk your feet together and prepare for the toad in a sitting position. Heels again on the floor. Don't slouch. Instead, open your knees and lift your chest and lengthen your spine. Hands in prayer position. From here you can lift, inhaling, exhaling, lower your head. Deepening the stretch in your hips. And release and prepare for the crow. If you're not used to the crow, please keep one foot on the floor. Otherwise, bring your shins on your upper arms. It's like you want to put them in the armpits. Then just either one leg in the air trying one and the other. And if you're convenient here, you just bring both feet up. Maybe you can dare to jump back into Chaturanga. And then you go into your Vinyasa. We meet in down dog. Bouncing, heels dropping to the floor, wide in the shoulders. Bend your knees. Let's come into a sitting position. Yeah. And now we're doing the toad in a sitting position, so you need something that slides over the floor. I take the blanket here, and you move your knee to the side. You slide down with your hip to the ground. You lean on your elbows. Important, hip and knees are in one line. Don't move too far forward or backwards. Bring the hip in between the knees. Shins stay parallel. Don't move your feet together. Lean on your elbows and walk your elbows from the mat to keep your spine straight. Strong bandha here, and enjoy the stretch. Then gently walk back. And rest. And bring your awareness in your hips. Exhale stress and tension of your hips, your lower belly, hip joints. And roll up into a sitting position. Come on all four. And interlace the right foot in front of the left knee and open the right knee. And then do cat and cow here. Observe the stretch in your right hip. Then swap. Reach up, right leg. Bend your knee up there, really twist into that hip opener. And bring your right knee behind your right wrist into pigeon pose. Release your head. If you want to deepen, interlace the left arm under the right arm. Make sure there's no pressure in your knee. Gently come back. Find your way back into down dog. Come into a sitting position and place the left foot in front of the right knee. Use or go into cat and cow a couple of times. Focus on the feeling in your hip on the left side. Release into three-leg dog. Lift your left leg up really high. Inhale. Bend that knee and twist open, and then exhale, coming into pigeon pose with the left knee behind your wrist. Again, make sure there's no pressure or pain in the left knee, and then release into pigeon pose. And if you want to deepen, this time interlace the right arm under the left. Enjoy the stretch. And take deep, calm breaths. Come back. One more time, finding your way into a sitting position, and then roll down and release into Shavasana, the end relaxation. Take a deep breath in your heart, exhale through your mouth. And sink into the mat. Bring your awareness in your body and feel your body from inside. Bones, muscles, connecting tissue, skin, the contact to the ground, and your weight, your body weight on the mat. And then feel the space beneath you. Feel earth beneath you. Feel the space above you, in front of you. Feel the space left and right to you. The skin on contact with the air. Feel the space at the soles of your feet or beneath the soles of your feet and over the crown of your head. Be aware of all the space around you and you within that space. And then bring your awareness back in your body. Feel the lifting and lowering of your belly and the rhythm of your breath. And just rest your mind on your breath, like your breath is a soft pillow. Rest your mind. And start to move your fingers and toes, feet and hands, arms and legs stretch out. Tuck your knees in, make a little parcel, bring your nose to your knees. Do a little twist. Waking up the spine. Swap the side of your twist. Then over the side, roll up into a sitting position and bring your hands in front of your heart. You don't need to do the lotus. Just find a easy posture where you can sit straight and connect with your heart. Thank yourself for doing your yoga and taking care of yourself. Namaste.